Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that many people fear, some have experienced, and others might face in the future: being a man with no money. At first glance, the words "no money" might conjure feelings of inadequacy, fear, or defeat. Society often measures success by wealth, material possessions, or status. But let me challenge that notion right here, right now. Because a man with no money is not a man without hope, not a man without worth, and certainly not a man without potential. Money is a tool, not your identity. Being without money is often perceived as a failure in a world where financial success is frequently equated with personal worth. Society tends to celebrate wealth as the ultimate measure of achievement, overshadowing the deeper values that truly define an individual. However, the essence of a person cannot be confined to their bank balance, possessions, or material wealth. Money is not your identity. It is merely a tool that enables certain conveniences and opportunities. Your identity is shaped by your character, values, actions, and how you respond to life's challenges. When we begin to understand that money does not define who we are, we unlock a perspective that liberates us from the pressures of materialism. A person with little or no money is not devoid of value. Instead, they possess something far greater: potential to grow, to overcome adversity, and to redefine what success means on their terms. At times, a lack of financial resources can be the catalyst for discovering inner strength, resourcefulness, and creativity that might remain dormant in the comfort of abundance. Consider this: throughout history, countless influential figures have started with nothing but rose to greatness through determination and perseverance. Their stories remind us that money was never the foundation of their success. Instead, it was their vision, grit, and relentless pursuit of their dreams that propelled them forward. They refused to let their financial circumstances dictate their future. Instead, they used their experiences to build resilience and foster the belief that their lives could be extraordinary, regardless of where they started. When a person ties their identity to money, they risk losing sight of what truly matters. Relationships, integrity, compassion, and personal growth are far more valuable than material wealth. People who focus solely on their financial status often find themselves trapped in a cycle of dissatisfaction, always chasing the next milestone but never feeling truly fulfilled. By detaching your sense of self from monetary success, you open yourself to a more balanced and meaningful life. Lacking money doesn't mean you lack ambition or capability. It doesn't mean you are lazy, undeserving, or incapable of success. Life's circumstances can change at any moment, and financial hardship can happen to anyone. What truly matters is how you respond to such situations. Will you allow financial struggles to define your narrative, or will you rise above them and write a story of triumph? In moments of financial difficulty, your identity is shaped by the actions you take and the mindset you maintain. Do you give up, or do you press forward with determination? Do you allow shame to consume you, or do you embrace the opportunity to learn and grow? These choices define you far more than the contents of your wallet ever could. Having no money can also teach profound lessons in humility. It strips away superficial markers of success, leaving you to rely on your true self. In those moments, you discover the value of hard work, perseverance, and the relationships that uplift and support you. Money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy character. It cannot buy the inner peace that comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. True wealth lies in the intangible qualities that make a person remarkable. Kindness, empathy, integrity, and passion are qualities that money cannot replicate. A wealthy person without these traits may have material possessions, but they lack the richness of character that makes life meaningful. Conversely, someone with no money but a generous heart and an unwavering spirit can leave an indelible mark on the world. Moreover, being without money provides an opportunity to reassess priorities and focus on what truly matters. In a culture that glorifies material success, it is easy to lose sight of the simple joys in life: spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, and contributing to the well-being of others. Financial struggles can help you strip away the distractions and reconnect with these essential aspects of life. It's also important to recognize that money is transient. Fortunes can be made and lost, but your identity, who you are at your core, remains constant. By building a strong foundation of character and values, you can navigate the ebbs and flows of financial stability with grace and confidence. You become less vulnerable to external circumstances and more grounded in your sense of self. To be a person of value, you don't need money, you need a purpose. Purpose fuels ambition and gives meaning to your efforts. It is the driving force that allows you to persevere through challenges and achieve greatness. When you focus on developing yourself and contributing positively to the world, money becomes a byproduct of your efforts rather than the ultimate goal. In conclusion, money is not your identity. It is a tool that can be used to achieve certain goals, but it does not define who you are or what you are capable of. Your true identity is built on your character, your actions, and how you choose to live your life. Whether you have plenty or none, your worth is immeasurable and your potential is limitless. Embrace the journey and remember that your value lies not in what you have, but in who you are. Being without money can feel like standing in the middle of a storm, exposed and vulnerable. Society often perpetuates the idea that financial success is the ultimate measure of a person's worth. When wealth is equated with value, it becomes easy to see money or the lack of it as a defining feature of identity. However, money is not and should never be the cornerstone of who you are. It is a tool, a resource, and a means to certain ends, but it is not the essence of your character, your dreams, or your purpose. True identity is built from within. It is defined by your values, choices, resilience, and the impact you have on others. Financial status, though significant in practical terms, does not encapsulate the entirety of a person's being. When you internalize this perspective, you begin to see that the lack of money is not the absence of worth, but rather an opportunity to discover your inner strength, creativity, and vision. History is filled with examples of individuals who started with nothing but left an indelible mark on the world. Think of innovators, leaders, and change makers who were not born into privilege but carved paths for themselves through determination and courage. They refused to let their financial situations dictate their potential or their future. Their stories remind us that while money can open doors, it is not the only key to success. In fact, adversity often sharpens the very qualities needed to overcome it. When we tie our identity to money, we place ourselves at the mercy of external circumstances. Wealth can fluctuate, one day abundant, the next scarce. If we equate our worth with our financial status, we risk an emotional roller coaster tethered to forces beyond our control. The antidote to this is grounding your sense of self in qualities that money can neither buy nor take away. Kindness, integrity, passion, and resilience, these are the traits that define a person's true value. Having no money can serve as a powerful teacher. It reveals what is truly important and strips away the superficial layers of life. In moments of financial hardship, you begin to appreciate things you may have once overlooked: the warmth of a loved one's support, the joy of a shared laugh, the strength that comes from within. It reminds us that some of life's most profound and beautiful experiences come at no monetary cost. Moreover, being without money can ignite innovation and creativity. When resources are limited, you are forced to think differently, to approach problems with ingenuity, and to maximize what little you have. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history were born out of necessity. This process not only builds resourcefulness, but also deepens your belief in your ability to overcome challenges. It is in times of financial struggle that relationships often come into focus. The people who stand by you, who see your worth beyond your bank balance, are the ones who matter most. True friendships and genuine connections thrive regardless of wealth, proving that human bonds are not built on transactions, but on trust, empathy, and shared experiences. Money may afford comfort and convenience, but it cannot buy the traits that truly matter. It cannot buy perseverance when the odds are stacked against you. It cannot buy courage to take risks or step into the unknown. It cannot buy the peace of mind that comes from living a life aligned with your values. These are the treasures that define who you are, and they remain steadfast, even when finances falter. When you have no money, it can be tempting to feel less than or insignificant. But remember, the greatest stories often begin with humble beginnings. A lack of wealth does not mean a lack of ambition or potential. Instead, it can serve as the starting point for a journey of growth, self-discovery, and transformation. Financial challenges are a chapter, not the entire book of your life. Your worth lies in your ability to navigate life with integrity and purpose. It's about how you treat others, how you pursue your dreams, and how you contribute to the world. These qualities are not diminished by a lack of money. In fact, they are often magnified. Struggles can become the forge in which your character is shaped, creating a foundation of strength and resilience that no wealth can replicate. To live without money is to live with a different perspective, one that values people over possessions, effort over ease, and purpose over profit. It challenges you to grow beyond external markers of success and to define yourself by the internal qualities that truly matter. In the grand scheme of life, money is a fleeting measure of success, but the legacy you leave behind is built on far more enduring foundations. By understanding that your identity is not tied to money, you free yourself to explore your full potential, live authentically, and impact others in meaningful ways. Remember, you are not your bank account. You are your dreams, your drive, your compassion, and your courage, and no financial challenge can take that away. Money is often perceived as the ultimate measure of success and self-worth. Society conditions us to believe that the more wealth we accumulate, the more valuable we are as individuals. This idea can create a sense of inadequacy for those who lack financial resources. However, the truth is far deeper and more liberating. Money is not your identity. It is not the sum total of who you are or what you are capable of becoming. Your identity is shaped by the values you uphold, the choices you make, and the impact you have on others. It is about your integrity, your ability to face adversity, and your commitment to growth. Money, while important for meeting basic needs and achieving certain goals, is merely a tool, a means to an end. It does not define your character, your dreams, or your potential. When you let go of the belief that your worth is tied to your financial status, you open yourself to a new perspective on life. You begin to see that the essence of who you are cannot be bought, sold, or quantified. It is found in your passions, your relationships, and your resilience in the face of challenges. Financial hardship can be one of life's most humbling experiences, but it also offers unique opportunities for growth. Without the distractions of material wealth, you are forced to focus on what truly matters. You begin to value things that money can't buy: authentic connections, personal fulfillment, and the satisfaction of overcoming obstacles through sheer determination. Some of the most inspiring stories come from individuals who started with nothing. Their journeys are a testament to the idea that money is not the ultimate determinant of success. What sets these individuals apart is not their bank account, but their mindset. They saw their circumstances not as a prison, but as a proving ground, a place to cultivate creativity, resilience, and drive. Being without money often forces you to think outside the box. Limited resources can push you to find innovative solutions to problems, maximize the value of what you have, and create opportunities where none seem to exist. This process builds a level of resourcefulness and determination that no amount of money can teach. It is in these moments that you discover your true strength and ability to adapt. Money is a fleeting asset. It can be earned, lost, and regained, but the qualities you develop through your experiences are lasting. Traits like kindness, empathy, and perseverance are not dependent on your financial situation. In fact, these qualities often shine brightest in the absence of material abundance. A person who remains generous, compassionate, and hopeful despite financial challenges demonstrates a depth of character that transcends monetary wealth. One of the most significant lessons learned during times of financial struggle is the value of relationships. True friends and loved ones see you for who you are, not for what you own. These connections are priceless, reminding you that the most meaningful parts of life are not tied to material possessions. It is these relationships that sustain you, encourage you, and inspire you to keep moving forward. In a world that often equates success with wealth, it can be easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. However, it is crucial to remember that everyone's journey is unique. The absence of money does not mean the absence of ambition or potential. Instead, it presents an opportunity to define success on your terms and to pursue goals that align with your values and passions. True identity is about purpose, not possessions. It is about the legacy you create and the lives you touch. A person of modest means can have a profound impact on the world through their ideas, their kindness, and their actions. Your ability to contribute to the well-being of others, to inspire and to uplift, is not limited by your financial situation. Ultimately, money is a tool, not a measure of worth. It can provide comfort and opportunities, but it cannot buy happiness, love, or fulfillment. The things that truly matter in life, authenticity, connection, and purpose, are not for sale. So if you find yourself without money, remember this: you are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by your response to them. You are defined by the dreams you refuse to give up on, the strength you find in adversity, and the impact you make on the world around you. Embrace the journey of growth and discovery that comes with financial challenges. Use it as an opportunity to build resilience, foster creativity, and deepen your understanding of what truly matters. Your worth is not measured by what you have, but by who you are. You are more than your bank balance. You are your courage, your kindness, your vision, and your drive. Money may open doors, but it is your character that will determine how far you go and the legacy you leave behind. Money has a way of dominating conversations about success, security, and self-worth. It often seems like an unavoidable yardstick against which people measure their value. Yet the truth that is often overlooked is simple and profound: money is not your identity. It may shape your circumstances, influence your opportunities, or dictate certain choices, but it does not define you. Who you are is not determined by your bank balance, but by the values, character, and actions you cultivate. A lack of money can feel like a heavy burden, especially in a society that glorifies material success. However, it is essential to separate your financial state from your sense of self. Money is a tool, a resource, and a facilitator of certain comforts, but it is not a reflection of your worth as a person. When you shift your perspective to see money as a means rather than a measure, you begin to recognize the richness that already exists within you. Your identity is rooted in qualities that money cannot buy. It is found in your kindness, your empathy, your resilience, and your ability to face challenges with determination. These are the attributes that truly matter, the ones that define your legacy. They are what people remember about you and what shapes the impact you have on the world. No amount of wealth can substitute for integrity, compassion, or strength of character. When financial struggles arise, it is easy to fall into a mindset of self-doubt or inadequacy. But these moments, difficult as they may be, can serve as powerful opportunities for growth. Stripped of material distractions, you have a chance to focus on what truly matters: your relationships, your passions, and your dreams. You can rediscover the simple joys of life and reconnect with your purpose. In these moments, you often find that the things money cannot buy, love, trust, and personal fulfillment, are the most valuable of all. Some of the most inspiring individuals in history have been people who started with little to no financial resources. Their stories are proof that money is not a prerequisite for greatness. What set them apart was their vision, persistence, and the courage to rise above their circumstances. They understood that while money could provide convenience, it was their inner qualities that truly propelled them forward. Their determination turned obstacles into opportunities, transforming their lives and the lives of others. Being without money can teach lessons that wealth often cannot. It encourages creativity and resourcefulness, pushing you to think differently and make the most of what you have. When resources are limited, you learn to innovate, adapt, and find solutions that others might overlook. These skills become invaluable as you navigate through life, equipping you with a sense of independence and capability that no amount of money can replicate. Financial hardship also has a way of revealing the strength of your relationships. True friends and loved ones remain by your side, offering support and encouragement when times are tough. These bonds, rooted in trust and mutual respect, are far more meaningful than any material possession. They remind you that your worth is not tied to what you own, but to the connections you build and the love you share. In a culture that often glorifies wealth, it can be easy to fall into the trap of comparison. Seeing others with more money or greater material success might tempt you to question your own value. But it is crucial to remember that everyone's journey is unique. A lack of money does not equate to a lack of ambition, intelligence, or capability. Your path may look different, but it is no less significant. True success is not about how much you have, but about how you live and what you contribute to the world. Money may open doors, but it cannot define your purpose. Purpose is what drives you forward, inspires you to overcome challenges, and gives meaning to your life. It is not dependent on financial resources, but on your vision and commitment. When you pursue your purpose with passion and determination, you create a legacy that far surpasses material wealth. True fulfillment comes not from what you accumulate, but from who you become. It is about the courage to pursue your dreams, the resilience to overcome obstacles, and the generosity to uplift others. These qualities cannot be bought. They are cultivated through effort, experience, and a deep understanding of what truly matters. When you embrace the truth that money is not your identity, you free yourself from the pressures of materialism. You gain the clarity to focus on what really defines you, your actions, your relationships, and your contributions to the world. You realize that your value is inherent, not contingent on external factors. To be without money is not to be without worth. It is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to create a life that is meaningful and authentic. Your worth lies in your courage, your compassion, and your determination to make the most of every circumstance. These are the qualities that define your identity and shape the legacy you leave behind. In the end, money is transient, but who you are is lasting. The impact you make, the lives you touch, and the love you give will remain long after money has come and gone. So hold on to the truth that your worth is immeasurable, regardless of your financial state. You are not defined by what you have, but by who you are, and that is something no amount of money can ever buy. In a world where wealth often takes center stage, it's easy to feel diminished if you lack money. The media glorifies opulence, society equates possessions with success, and financial status can become a superficial shorthand for value. But the truth remains, constant money is not your identity. It may shape circumstances or offer conveniences, but it has no bearing on the essence of who you are. At its core, identity is built on principles, character, and relationships. It's found in the kindness you show others, the resilience you demonstrate in adversity, and the courage you have to chase your dreams. Money, on the other hand, is a tool useful but ultimately transient. It does not define your potential, your morality, or the depth of your soul. When you have no money, the world may try to convince you that you're less valuable, but this is a flawed perspective. Who you are at your core, your unique combination of talents, dreams, and humanity is what truly defines you. Money can amplify opportunities, but it does not create the person you are meant to be. Without money, you may face challenges that test your resolve. But these challenges can also become the crucible where your true self is forged. In times of difficulty, your character is revealed not through the things you own, but through your actions, attitudes, and how you treat others. These are the moments when your identity becomes clear and you realize that who you are is far more powerful than any amount of money. The lack of money can also serve as a humbling reminder of life's priorities. In our pursuit of material success, it's easy to lose sight of the things that truly bring joy and meaning. Time spent with loved ones, the satisfaction of pursuing your passions, and the simple beauty of the present moment, these are the treasures that no amount of money can replace. It's important to break free from the societal narrative that equates financial success with personal worth. Wealth does not guarantee happiness, and its absence does not equate to failure. Success is about living authentically, striving for personal growth, and making a positive impact on others. These accomplishments are not measured by dollars, but by the depth of your character and the strength of your spirit. To view money as the defining element of identity is to ignore the richness of the human experience. Your identity is far greater than any paycheck, possession, or portfolio. It is found in the passions you pursue, the kindness you show, and the courage you summon to face life's uncertainties. It is defined by the legacy you leave, not the material wealth you accumulate. When you embrace the idea that money does not define you, you unlock a new level of freedom. You are no longer tethered to external measures of success and can focus on what truly matters, becoming the best version of yourself. You begin to see that the most profound and meaningful aspects of life, love, purpose, and connection are accessible to everyone, regardless of financial circumstances. In the end, money is just a resource. It comes and goes, but who you are remains. Your value lies in your character, your dreams, and your ability to overcome. Never forget that you are more than your financial situation. You are a person of infinite potential, capable of shaping a life that is rich in purpose, passion, and meaning. That is your true identity. In today's world, it's all too easy to tie your self-worth to the amount of money in your pocket. The messages around us often equate financial success with personal value, creating a narrative that those who have wealth are somehow more deserving of respect and admiration. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Money, while important for certain practicalities, is not and will never be your identity. Who you are transcends the balance in your bank account. True identity comes from within. It is defined by your character, your values, your actions, and the impact you have on others. While money can provide comfort, security, and opportunities, it does not shape your kindness, your dreams, or your courage. These traits come from a deeper place, and they are what truly matter in the grand scheme of life. When you recognize this, you begin to free yourself from the societal pressures that make you feel inadequate without material wealth. Financial hardship can feel overwhelming, but it can also reveal the strength of your spirit. When faced with limited resources, you learn to rely on qualities that money cannot buy: creativity, determination, and perseverance. These are the tools that help you navigate life's challenges and build a future that reflects your aspirations. Money may make some paths easier, but it is not a substitute for the grit required to overcome obstacles. Being without money strips life down to its essentials. It forces you to focus on what truly matters: relationships, integrity, and purpose. You come to understand that the most meaningful parts of life cannot be purchased. Love, trust, and fulfillment are not commodities. They are built through your choices and your connections with others. In many ways, financial struggles can act as a lens, helping you see the value of things you might otherwise overlook. History is full of individuals who started with nothing but changed the world. Their lack of money did not limit their potential. Instead, it fueled their determination to succeed. These stories serve as powerful reminders that success is not determined by wealth, but by vision, effort, and resilience. They show that a strong sense of purpose and belief in oneself can overcome even the most difficult circumstances. One of the most important lessons in life is that money is fleeting. It can be gained and lost in an instant. Your character, however, remains constant. The way you treat others, the honesty with which you live your life, and the persistence you show in pursuing your goals are not tied to your financial situation. These are the qualities that define who you are and leave a lasting legacy. Money is often seen as a measure of success, but true success is about living a life aligned with your values. It's about contributing to the world in ways that matter to you, regardless of your financial situation. Whether it's offering a helping hand, sharing your talents, or standing up for what you believe in, your impact is not limited by your bank account. These actions speak to the essence of who you are, far more than any material possessions ever could. Relationships are another area where the true value of life is found. Genuine connections are not built on wealth, but on trust, respect, and mutual support. When you lack money, you discover who truly values you for who you are rather than what you have. These bonds are priceless, and they often grow stronger in times of hardship. They remind you that the richest parts of life are found in the love and support of those around you. The pressure to equate wealth with worth can lead to a dangerous cycle of comparison and self-doubt. It's important to remember that everyone's journey is different. Financial challenges are not a reflection of your abilities or potential. They are simply one part of your story. Instead of letting them define you, use them as an opportunity to grow, learn, and prove to yourself just how capable you are. Money cannot buy the things that truly matter: love, happiness, integrity, and peace of mind. It cannot measure the strength it takes to keep going when the odds are against you, or the joy of achieving something you work tirelessly for. These are the rewards of a life well lived, and they are far more fulfilling than any material possession. Living without money challenges you to see life differently. It encourages you to find value in things that cannot be bought, like time with loved ones, the satisfaction of creative pursuits, or the beauty of nature. These experiences enrich your life in ways that money never could. They remind you that the best things in life are often the simplest and the most accessible to all. Ultimately, you are not defined by your financial situation. You are defined by the person you are, the values you hold, the dreams you chase, and the love you give. Money is a tool, but it is not the measure of a life well lived. Your worth is inherent, not contingent on material wealth. Embrace the idea that money does not define you. Let your actions, your relationships, and your resilience speak for who you are. In doing so, you will find a sense of freedom and fulfillment that no amount of money could ever provide. Remember, you are enough just as you are rich in spirit, potential, and the capacity to create a meaningful life. In a society that often equates wealth with success, it can be easy to fall into the trap of believing that money defines who you are. This perspective, however, is both limiting and untrue. Money is not your identity. It doesn't determine your worth, your potential, or the quality of the life you can live. Who you are goes far beyond your financial situation, and your true value lies in the person you choose to be, regardless of the number in your bank account. Your identity is built on your character, values, and actions. It is shaped by your integrity, your passions, and the way you treat others. While money can provide certain opportunities or conveniences, it cannot buy kindness, courage, or resilience. These are qualities that come from within and are what truly define you. They are the traits that leave a lasting impact on the world and those around you. Financial struggles, though challenging, can offer a unique opportunity for growth and self-discovery. When you don't have money, you are forced to look inward and focus on the qualities that truly matter. You begin to realize that your worth is not tied to material possessions, but to the person you are at your core. This perspective can be incredibly empowering, allowing you to let go of the societal pressure to equate success with wealth. Life's most profound lessons often come from times of financial difficulty. They teach you to be resourceful, to appreciate the small things, and to find joy in moments that money cannot buy. Without the distraction of material wealth, you gain clarity about what truly matters in life, relationships, purpose, and the pursuit of your passions. These are the things that bring lasting fulfillment, far beyond what any amount of money can offer. One of the greatest realizations you can have is that money is a tool, not a measure of your worth. Tools can be helpful, but they are not essential to living a meaningful life. Many of the world's most inspiring individuals started with nothing but a dream and the determination to see it through. Their stories remind us that success is not about how much you have, but about what you do with what you have. It is about perseverance, creativity, and the courage to keep moving forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Money is fleeting, it can come and go. What remains constant is your character. Your ability to persevere, to love, and to contribute positively to the world defines who you are far more than your financial status ever could. Even in the absence of wealth, you can create a legacy of kindness, resilience, and inspiration that far outlasts any material possession. It is often said that the best things in life are free, and there is truth in this. Love, trust, happiness, and personal fulfillment cannot be bought. They are earned through the choices you make and the relationships you build. When you prioritize these intangible yet invaluable aspects of life, you begin to see that they hold far more meaning than money ever could. Financial challenges also reveal the depth and authenticity of your relationships. True friends and loved ones care about who you are, not what you have. These connections are priceless, providing support and encouragement during tough times. They remind you that your value is not found in material wealth, but in the bonds you share and the love you give. Comparison is a common trap when it comes to money. It's easy to look at others who seem to have more and feel inadequate. However, true fulfillment comes not from comparing yourself to others, but from appreciating your unique journey. Success is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It is about living authentically, staying true to your values, and striving for the goals that matter to you. Whether or not those goals involve financial gain is secondary to the deeper sense of purpose and accomplishment you feel when you pursue them with heart and integrity. Money may open certain doors, but it is your character and determination that will take you to your destination. The absence of money does not mean the absence of potential or ambition. It simply challenges you to approach life with creativity and grit, making the most of the opportunities you have and creating new ones where none exist. This process of navigating life without relying on wealth builds a strength and resourcefulness that are invaluable. Ultimately, your identity is defined by your actions, your relationships, and the impact you have on the world, not by your financial situation. Money is a temporary possession, but the person you become and the legacy you leave behind are lasting. When you let go of the belief that money equals worth, you unlock a deeper understanding of what truly matters in life. You are not your paycheck, your possessions, or your financial struggles. You are a unique individual with dreams, talents, and the ability to make a difference. Your worth is immeasurable, rooted in your humanity and the choices you make every day. Embrace the truth that money does not define you, and you'll discover a freedom and fulfillment that no amount of wealth can provide. You are enough just as you are, and the richness of your character will always outshine the fleeting nature of material wealth.